Salute guys. Giemba, back with another public service announcement. Gents, I hope you guys are feeling good this morning. Salute Caps, that the outone Giemba, back with another public service announcement. Yes, indeed, it is. The public service announcement podcast. Back with, of course, myself, Mr. Maya, got my brother here, Nicky Boy Wonder. How you doing, my tea?
Blessings and praises. Thank you for having me, my friend.
Lovely having you. 6 drugs.
Rock and
Now
roll.
that I have your attention. Nikki, listen, first and foremost, it's lucky to have you here. Obviously, we're not going to get into, we spoke about this before. Where you from? How you doing? You know, how's your love life? You know, did you muffle last night? None of it. Nikki, first things first, my bro. How's things with you? How's Cape Town? How's life? How's things?
Cape Town is wonderful. I mean, we're supposed to be in the winter. The sun is high in the skies.
Boosting.
So it's good. Life in general is also good. You know, we remain humble, grateful, and all of that. Even though it gets zwaar so time and again. Life in the fast lane.
What can we do?
We come on.
Quick question, man. This is a very important question. Actually, lots of people told me, listen, if you ever get the godly Giemba on the show, you have to ask him one thing. Do you owe anyone money?
Listen, quickly. The sheriff. Stay at home, man.
Huh?
Sheriff is off to me.
Couple of dates, so.
Fucking hell, my brother. Listen, life on life's terms.
Yes.
It's gonna be pay now. Oh, don't pay now. Eat now. Pay later.
Pay later.
So we sit
Or pay never. Nah, sometimes they never pay. So listen, Nikki, I got a couple of things here that we want to get into. Listen, obviously, now just to touch base. Maybe some people don't know what you've been up to. Obviously, we know a little bit grill. We know about steak big. We know you've been busy with some stuff. Tell me, what is the journey like a bit, bro?
Look, the journey has been nothing short of intense.
Intense.
You
use this word, why?
In a sense of up, down, up, down.
Okay,
I mean, we all wish for smooth sailing.
Yeah.
But the journey, it's been lekker. I've learned so much. I've learned a lot. I'm sure many of you, well, few of you have heard about my journey already in life as a whole. But with regards to Steak Bake Grill, we're getting where we want to be.
Lovely.
I mean, it's moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for that.
You know what? I don't know. I've always found myself, going back to where it all started. Like back in the early days when we sat down, you had the conversation. And I just remember I'm telling people this. Nick was so cock nervous. He was like, "Bro, Maya, I'm about to start this cock." Do you have any pointers there?
That's true.
And I'm feeling a bit because I know obviously. So now we're going all the way back. I mean, how many years ago was it? So 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Yeah.
That was 4 years back, but obviously, I mean, the growth has been mighty. I mean, I got to watch some of the videos. I fucking loved it. By the way.
So like what you're saying now, back then, nervous. I never knew a life.
Yeah.
In front of a camera, with people around, with lights going. It was something new to me. But like I say, 4 years ago, it's now 4 years later. And I think I grew into it okay.
Yes.
We're still learning every day. But if I look back at the old episodes, I cringe. I can't even watch the whole thing. Because I'm like a little child there, lost in translation.
But I mean, it got you here. So now, also, if you look at some of that stuff now, you look at all the stuff that you ate, no? So this is off the topic, off that question. What is one of the best things that you think you've eaten in this time? What you can still say today, Nike? I stand on it.
Sub sushi tacos.
You stand on that.
I will stand on sub sushi tacos, not because of anything, but because it's facts and truth for me, in my opinion.
Yes.
It was the best. Look here, it took me to the mountaintops of Sarajevo. You know what I mean? So, Amazon rainfalls across a plethora of greenery, featuring dragons in the kitchen, spraying fire through the... It just gave me...
I gave you that.
My brother, it was best in the game. And I stand by that until I come across something
better
that will give me something.
Okay, Tom. Look, I've got to try it as well. Now, shout out to you. What did you say?
Sub Sushi come through.
Sub Sushi come through. Sponsor us for another EP.
We can fit it together.
Listen here, and also listen here. So now I also know you the hot chip connoisseur.
Hot chip?
Hot chip.
That's German, yeah.
So... No. Listen, this is before they were around.
Yeah.
So now you were doing the hot chips for ages, eons.
So what do you want to know about my ulcers?
I want to know, how do you like your hot chips? Do you like it a bit stuffed? Do you like it slapped? Do you like it with a little vinegar on? Do you like it with some spice on? What do you like it with?
It's on the day. So, this is my thing,
Yeah.
So people, the backdrop has always been vital part of my life, right? Fucking institution.
Yes.
Today, I might feel like a crispy outside, salted to perfection, pillowy soft inside. All right? Tomorrow, I might feel for a fucking salt and vinegar chip roll, slap chip,
Yes.
Beautifully soft, melting in your mouth,
Nourish.
letting it fall down the esophagus
Yes.
to make you whoosh from the weekend. You know what I mean? So it depends on the day. How I feel right now is I can go for it, Chaparral.
You go for a chapral.
I can go for it.
Chapral. I'm gonna shout it one time. They do Eltona Fisheries one.
Please come through.
So now listen. Now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go all the way back in time. This is not before social media and stuff. I don't know if you give people just a little bit of insight to your journey. I mean, as an individual coming, Athlone, Crawford,
Yes.
Belgravia
Yes.
High, operating them. So if you look at the person you were then to who you are now, what would your, let's say, some of your advice be for people in terms of growth?
Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Dirty South, Southern suburbs, like
Dirty
you said,
South.
grew up there.
Yes.
We must have a lot of examples around us, usually.
100%.
In a sense of you can either go that way or you can go that way.
Yeah,
I
go-
experienced by the
Otherwise,
grace
that
of
one is that way.
that way, there
That
around
way,
the
yes.
corner, under the cheese, next to the mince.
Yes.
But by the grace of God, we were able to
Yes.
go both ways and also make a decision now, okay, do we really want to pursue that way or do we want to change and
Yes.
fucking do what we need to do to get where we need to be? So coming out of that experiences,
Yes.
growing up with examples around me and with people around me that were also good examples, not just bad.
Yes.
It was the biggest learning experience of my life, and I say
Yeah.
this many times, and whoever asked me,
Yes.
if I didn't go through it, I would not know what
Yeah.
I know now. So, yeah, to those out there that want to take a journey, please be very vigilant. Know yourself. If you make mistakes, it's the best thing for you because you can learn.
It's a
from
learning
it,
curve, yeah.
And then we move on.
Yeah.
What I've learned from life thus far in my 100 years,
100 years of
is that fucking up is okay, man. You
Yeah.
just gotta have the oomph, the power, and the vuma to pull yourself by the neck again. Get up. Know that you can't do that
Yes,
again.
yes.
And explore something else and see if you thrive. in
No,
that way.
I got you 100%. So now, the reason I asked this kind of question, because obviously now we got lots of lighties today.
Yes.
Everyone's on TikTok, everyone's outside. People are obviously watching different people in their neighborhoods. So now you don't know who's your role model in
Yeah.
because is it this mall knife from down the road with a Nissan bucky? It's not the donuts
Yeah.
in the road, or is it is Uncle Paul? What is his garden every
Yes,
morning? We
exactly.
don't know. So now obviously people gravitate towards things that they think are cool, quote
Yes.
unquote cool or popular, or what the in thing. But I mean, obviously the dirty 80s and early 90s rife with drugs.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it was going as a party every day.
Every
But
day.
now today, everything has become so what? I mean, you can basically have access to anything anyway.
Absolutely.
If you want something, I'm sure I have someone's number. Where is it? But I mean, I'm just, yes, ring up. Isaac, are you there? But now, my follow-up question to all of this is now, so obviously light is going to get into any old cuck. This,
Yes.
like you said, it's okay to fuck up, no?
Yes.
But how do we, let's say, stop lighties not from getting into something but still learning?
Yes, okay, I get what
You know what I'm
you're
trying to say?
asking. Yes. Like what I said before, look at the examples around you.
Yeah.
If you want to be a cargo there in the Repulse Road, then by all means, go do it. You want to love like
That was a bit low. That was a bit
You want
low.
to be a nappy, you know what I mean, every day.
It's up to you.
And kak in a pain bucket, you know what I'm saying? Then no judgment, that is
Yes.
your choice, that is what you want to do. But have a look at your surroundings, always be aware of what is happening around you. Like you saying, access to things are quick, fast. at
Quick,
your
fast, yeah.
fingertips, right? At the end of the day, assist also who you want to surround yourself with, where you want to be, and what you're going to do to get where you want to be. So you got to have what it takes. And if you want to pursue passions and look at social media and say, that's where I want to be. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Totala, but you need to understand what it takes.
What it takes to do it.
It's not just what you see.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes can be very intense. So learn. You have access to the stuff. Google. You watch ChatGPTs come through with 100 more.
100 more. You are smart
But-
at ChatGPT.
Yeah, be aware, look at your surroundings, and make the choice for yourself, man.
No, for sure. And you know what? And I like it, the fact that you said that now, people looking behind the scenes and stuff, because sometimes people don't understand this thing that you do so well. I mean, whether, let's say, quote unquote, famous people, popular people,
Yes.
known people, anything like that. At the end of the day, it's people. It's still people, you know what I mean? And this thing is a job. And what people don't understand that, because obviously people are now it's the lights, the
Yes,
camera,
yes,
we're
yes.
invited to the
I see the
events.
end result only.
You see only the end result, but this guy took a lot of hours of
Oh, yeah.
no rest. You had to push in, and also, just being nervous before the time. Oh, shit,
Yes.
this needs to be done. Is all the guests sorted? Is the people coming? Is the date? Yeah.
You worked this morning. I'm literally was working right now before
Right
you came in. people also think or have a stigma attached to that. No, they got lots of money. I
Yes.
mean, that's what they do. They take
Must be
photos.
balling.
They must be balling out outrageous. Can't I'm living in a windy. You know what I mean? Struggling for electricity.
Yes.
So also when I say be aware of surroundings, be aware of that also.
Yes.
Don't just look at the end result. Understand what it took to get to that result. And we are all human. You know?
100%.
We make errors, we make mistakes. Stop scaling.
Yeah.
Right?
So now, I mean, obviously, because like now with social media, I mean, with the advent of social media now, obviously we have the TikTok generation, we have the Instagram generation. I mean, we got the YouTubers, we got the Facebookers. Now with all these things, it's very easy for someone to, again, quote unquote, be famous or make them think at least, you know, the illusion of fame. But then you have to ask yourself. So now they think automatically, if you are known, we have to attach a monetary value. Okay, so die man het geld.
Absolutely.
So I actually had this conversation with a bro of mine. I was like, listen, everyone was like, yo, my bro, isn't this man balling out, my bro? Why is this man taking a Mowbray taxi here up? Nah, but
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is the level of scale. People
Yes.
are like, my bro, so I mean, what does that mean to you? Oh, wasn't that man me having like a bum or something? Must be coming down the road sideways. So now, obviously, this is not necessarily the case because, again, people are also works in progress.
Yes.
Because while you see them, while you might think they're at the height of their success, they still haven't reached the pinnacles that they wish because obviously they're pushing.
Yes.
So now, I mean, on that topic that you said now, so now people now all of a sudden, okay, Nick, doing the thing, huh? Scroll the stakes,
especially my family, like,
he's
yo.
gonna buy his family a house in the hills. They moving to New York
I
next
can't
week.
even go scarf on my heels. Yo, listen, before you continue,
Yes.
I want to chat to you quickly about your journey also, man. But more recently, though,
Yes.
I don't know if it's a time and place, time and place for everything, keeps
That's fine.
everything
Go for
separate.
it.
But I felt the spiritual awakening or spiritual
Yes.
journey that you went on and you shared with everybody.
I had to, yeah.
I mean, is it something that is out of this world, or how was
You
the
know what? No, like I've
experience?
obviously been to many places in life, and I've visited many places. I found myself the wrong places many times, and I found myself the right places. However, I mean, I think this was the first time that you get to see. Like, I think if you've watched that episode, I think I dropped it just the other days that. You have never seen so many people who believe in God in one place at the same time. And to be in that kind of energy, I think there's a different kind of energy. And I think it's all about intention. So now if you have like 22 million people with exactly the same intention, you can
Powerful,
imagine the immense spiritual power. I mean, you've been to the few praise and worships in your
yes,
life.
absolutely.
Yes,
Oh,
can,
yes.
Can you put up your hands? If you
Give her
feel
500 rand because the pastor did a new bakkie and so on.
Okay, we're not going to get into that one. But I mean,
Yes.
it's something you feel.
100%.
So I think for me, that was it was a quiet experience because now you get to feel something that, again, is a bit outer worldly maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Like, if you know why you're there, you've
Yes.
come for the right thing and you've come in search and you've made the intention. Listen here, I'm searching for that thing.
There we go.
You know? Because it's okay, I don't want to...
Yeah, but I mean, from the outside looking at, for me as somebody that watched it, it looked like it was a beautiful thing that it actually did the hardest
Now,
things.
and I even made reference to that episode again. When I was there, right now, so I didn't plan on crying or anything or feeling what I felt.
Yes.
But it's something that hits you out of nowhere. So you go there, you're like, this is why I'm here. I'm in service of God. You have no partners. I'm your slave, and here you are. And then you just get like this whole, I don't know, it's like something just dawns, like something just falls on top of you, like, I am so, you know what, I'm so deep and I need to become better
Yes.
as a human, because you also obviously understand human flaws, man. Because
Absolutely, yeah.
again, people obviously start thinking once you do a journey like that now you are
You're a
know,
bowler now, you come back and now you're
now you're a Mawla now,
mufti or- yeah.
Mufti. No, this is something that every single Muslim has to do in their life.
Yeah.
You have to make this pilgrimage, and the reason you go out, say anyone who has to go needs to go find out why they need
Yeah,
to go.
yeah.
Because again, everyone's journey is different.
Absolutely.
Maybe you lack in this, I lack in that, but this is what
Yeah.
makes us good.
And it was so surprising because I don't think normally, like, especially with being big on social media
Yeah.
like you, it was for me it was surprising to see you because you posted only when you were by the airport or I don't even know.
Yes, I'm on my way off.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You were leaving.
But you're not
So I
that
think,
surprised
Let's
then.
go to the Bahamas again next month. You know what I mean? So I think that was also really cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think
element of surprise.
you know me well enough to know I've been, I'm very good at being very private,
Yes,
Just,
yes.
So we just jump out like, yes, it's like this now.
Listen,
No.
November we must go to Melbourne. Ewan is waiting for us
Are we
apparently.
going? Guys, listen, so
We just need a ticket. We just need a ticket. Go find me. Put it up.
sponsors out there, so me and Diggy Boy wanted to be friends for quite a long time. So we had this trip planned. We're gonna go to Melbourne. We're gonna go to Australia. We're gonna go down under. We're gonna
Yeah.
find out what's going on there. That is something that we still want to do. So if anybody watching this right now wants to sponsor us. How many tickets to Melbourne now?
20 grand.
20 grand?
We don't need accommodation. We got people. there.
Sorted with
Maybe
accommodation.
some spending money. Some might get 100K. We need to get 100K by Friday.
I think by Friday. Okay, now I got some little questions for you. That's like a fun questions, you know. Firstly, no. Okay, I don't want to jump into that one. That's with GAV. Okay, what's one of your biggest guilty pleasures? Something you like doing, but you know, it's just so wrong. Just tell us.
No way.
Don't talk about the school, you know. We know about that one.
Soon as a mochilita was right. BBWs.
Which page you on? Page 369.
But one of my was guilty, bro. Like, I have a few, no, but
Okay.
we'll keep it fucking real here quickly and just like, you know, not too intense. It's a pity. It's a thing. If I'm in a bad mood,
Yes.
and yeah, then I should feel better.
Okay.
My psychological relationship with food is not right.
Okay.
But that's one of my guilty pleasures. If you want to get more deep
Yes.
and eat,
Okay, you don't want
I
to.
was sketchy. You know what I mean? I was getting appetizer. Oh, lovely.
Even now, okay, so basically, Chaparral addict. Are we gonna
You wanna put it so strong.
Are we gonna put it on your Chaparral addict? Hey, bottom of the night.
I was gonna
I got it sweet. Hey, what's wrong? Chaparrals.
Chaparrals and feelings. Yeah, no.
Okay,
Okay, but now wait. What is one of your?
What am I guilty with? Don't worry, this is my show. You know, as soon as I'm gonna jump on you and your show, then you can ask me all that stuff.
All right, though. Okay.
Okay, we got our next one. Yeah. Okay. If you could switch lives now with any person, real or fictional, who would you switch lives with?
My son.
Your son.
Yeah.
Why is the night getting
So that,
good?
so that I can statement. So that I can what I know now.
Yeah.
Oh, but if I'm switching lives, then I'm gonna be exactly what they are.
Yes,
I'm not gonna have my brain.
You're not gonna have, okay, let's say you have your brain.
All right,
Okay,
so then my son, because then I would like try to, because then we can't be like a head of, I'll make a lot of money first of all, because
Yes.
then I'll come up with something gevaarlijk as a
Yes.
young lady. And it will also give me a more head start on where I want to be and what I want to do.
Yes.
I don't know if that was maybe weird to say, but
No, it's
not going to be somebody like,
That's interesting.
yeah, it's not going to be somebody like Nelson Mandela or like, fuck, you know.
I'd be Nelson though.
Believe you me,
Believe you me?
Okay,
27 years on Robben Island.
We're not getting weird.
You wanna go?
Political.
No, we didn't say what. But I mean, what? Okay, fuck. They just cut it there.
Let's cut
We
it
just
there
cut it
because we're gonna go to a whole different realm.
We're about to go. It's very deep.
I'll
Okay.
be my son. Yeah.
Okay. In your opinion, best TV show of all time?
Shameless.
Shameless.
Top of the head. Shameless
Top
for
of
me.
this. Why? So why?
Relatable.
Okay.
It shows you that, Kiki, even though, like, these people were determined, man, like, if the big family, alcoholic and drug addict,
Yes.
mother and father,
Very realistic.
children looking after themselves, the sister taking control, and the light is catching on nonsense. It was, for me, funny,
Relatable.
sad, relatable, 100%. And then up there as well for me is The Office. I just love The Office.
Office.
I can watch it all the time.
All the time. Okay, okay, got you. So now, listen here. Obviously today, lots of social medias also get the onset of lots of like this be having things like depression,
Yes,
anxiety,
yes.
stress is a big thing.
It's
you know?
real, it's real, yeah.
People obviously comparing their lives to everyone else.
Yes.
Like, yo, okay, so Nick has a new car. And I'm still driving the same lesson of last
Yes.
year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just different things. But now, what my advice to people who's watching, obviously, how do you handle stress?
Yes.
How do you handle stress?
Even Carl and Louis that's sitting here behind the scenes,
Yes.
they know exactly, because I've spent so much time with him.
Yes.
Carl will already know by a message that I sent him, bro. Stop stressing, bro. You need to
Stressing,
calm
yeah.
down.
Oh.
And me, I'm a person that's very, I'm outspoken, I'm loud, I'm outgoing, I'd like to think and bubbly and all of that. But sometimes I'm at home. My wife will say most of the time, be miserable or in my head too much and think so much. So how I deal with it, to answer
Yes.
your question, is I expose it.
Yes.
Whether I say to Carl, "Kyk, I'm not feeling so like
This
my
is why-
wife. I'm thinking and I'm worrying a bit too much of that, man. It's almost like a reassurance. I'm human, so that's
Yes.
kind of my insecurities. I have a lot of them, but the reassurance from people that are close and around me
Sometimes helps you.
me. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's real. Like, I've been depressed. I've been suicidal. I've said to myself, life is kak and I don't want to be here because of certain things like unfair comparisons about cars and houses and whatever I don't have. And that.
I'm like this.
But if you look at it, and as you grow, you'll also find out that, listen, what you have now is what most people don't fucking have, man. Also,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Be grateful and humble for what you have right now. And also, there's a meme or a little quote that says, "So we all prayed for what we want, and we have it right now. So we'll be grateful." Something like that.
Yes.
So I also, what helps me with that is also, kijk, I have my arms, I have my legs,
Yes.
I have my vision, I can talk. Yeah, a bit.
You're blessed.
I need to go to gym a little, but I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I'm healthy. I have my family. And there's electricity in the box. There's
Even though load
around
sheet is
the
gonna come,
corner,
it's fine.
and
Be working out.
So yeah, dealing with it is exposing it, and so that I can get kind of a reassurance to say that, kijk eens, look at your life. You know what I mean? You're good.
You're right. Yeah.
And yeah, that's the
No,
main thing.
and I think it was quite a nice answer you gave them, because again, I think lots of people overlook some of, like, you know, obviously counting your blessings.
Yeah.
You're like, you know,
That's what it is.
You know what? I've got my legs, I've got
Yes,
my house, I've
yes.
got this. We have these things, but I think the depression also starts sitting when you look at the things that you don't have.
Exactly.
But then you don't realize the person that you're looking at maybe wants something that you wish you had to my
There
you
we
know
go.
what?
And also, very important for me is also staying and being present.
Yes.
Sometimes I play the movie forward a bit too much and like, what if?
What if? Yes.
Never mind, what if? Let's be present in the moment so that you don't have a what if. You can prepare. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you can live in the moment. So
Now you talk about that. I mean, because even I find myself overthinking about a lot of
Mm.
time, you know, and also again having situations where that have not even happened yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, if this should happen.
Well, yeah.
And now you
And
sit
then
there
what?
and you're like, oh,
Yes.
So now I think there's a lot of people that also are victims of this overthinking. But now also, what about some people that you just can't stop that thing?
Mm.
You know, because obviously you're human. It's natural. When the onset of comes, you know, I'm overthinking, I'm stressing,
Yeah.
I'm worrying, anxiety. Now you can say these are the reinsurance and things.
There we go.
Obviously, while it's happening,
Yeah.
it's not that easy to
Yeah,
just step
not at
out.
all,
It's
not
not
at
easy to
all.
step out of, okay, maybe I am overthinking this
Yeah.
too much. Like, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually sick now. I was already in 2044,
Yes.
and you know what if? And
yeah.
yeah.
And it happens. It's real. It's life.
Uh.
It's human life. So it's okay. But just know that, you know, you are right, man. You're good.
You are right,
You
yeah.
all goody.
Yeah, okay, so we got the next one here. So, okay, if you had now, okay, this is a better one rather. Who's your role model now? Like, not now necessarily, as you say, growing up. So now, obviously, you had different role models. We're not talking about the journey. We've been there.
Yes.
So now, like, let's say in terms of good role models, like, who was one of them for you, and why did this particular person be like, you know what, actually, Grant,
Yeah.
I was you with.
Okay, this is maybe going to be cliche or whatever,
Yes.
but it's strength. They thought through from this.
Yes.
Strength, you know, discipline in some ways.
Yeah.
Accountability, learning experiences. Matani passed
Yes.
away 2017. And it
God
was
rest
only
his soul.
Eva Mena, right?
Yeah.
But I think she gave me the blueprint of what to dala in this mad life.
In this matter, yeah.
And to let me know that, kijk eens there's consequences to certain things. Yes, I was mad op a tijd of the rails.
Yes.
But she was always there, man.
Yes.
Instilling.
Never
and
verlaten you.
Never verlating.
Yes.
If I needed, yeah, she was there, right? Through thick and thin and all of that. So, biggest role model we have to strength from and all of that is my mom's. And yeah, man, it's just, for me, how people, a good example for me is how people recover, pulling
Yeah.
yourself up and moving forward again, you know, acceptance and moving on. Big. And then there was a lot of people around me also at places that I went to go
Yeah.
for help for my life and all that. That also play a big role that I'm still in touch with today. Then there's teachers in primary school and high school also still. But what stands out for me, to answer your question, is my tunnels.
Your tunnels,
and
yes.
blessings. Thank you for still looking after me. Yes.
100%, man. And now also you look at lots of your friends, you know, and family members and things like, obviously growing up, everyone's life went into a different journey. Do you find, like, as you get older, because this was a conversation I went to Belly's today,
Yes,
our school
yes.
we went to, and I went to Belly's and I was speaking to the matrix, which is quite good. It's quite lekker to see, like, obviously the new breed now. I think I was telling them, okay, you guys are actually a good bunch. I don't know, you know, we're a different spec, you know, they don't make it like this anymore.
We were stroking in the toils
So
already.
now you look at this like this, Daniel, and you compare them to our generation. You realize, okay, every generation different, but
Yes.
we don't even want to get to that point where you're that open, you know, back in my day, you know, because the thing
Ek is al klaar daar, maar okay.
because no, but I think is you probably heard your grandpa say, you know, those fucking children of today, you know, back in the roaring 60s, you know.
I used to walk to school barefoot.
I used to walk to school barefoot and I used to buy 2 houses with a
Yeah.
relax.
Yes.
That's not life today.
Yeah.
So now when I look at this like this and I'm trying to figure out, like, you know what, you guys are obviously going through a lot. You guys are obviously challenging and battling with this depression, sadness, what, because I even asked some of the teachers, you know, do kids suffer with depression? He said this generation right now, it's the generation that you have to be the most loving with.
Yeah.
And I was, and I kind of went. I was taken aback. I was like, you know what? do you mean that our generation didn't need love, Because, because obviously you had a whole generation of lights that just
Yeah.
fucking went off the rails.
It was just different, man.
It was just different,
Different, yeah.
So now you look at them and you're like, yo, guys, you guys have it good. Someone comes to you,
Yeah.
you're right, or you're
You were
okay.
right all time,
Hey,
all time,
hey, did you sleep last night? Or you
yes.
rested?
Did you eat nice?
The other was like, where's your fucking Afrikaans?
Exactly, yeah.
You're back
And that's
in.
it. Yeah,
And like,
right.
miss, but I'm not feeling it. Cucks up.
Yeah. And just like that. It was just like that. So I can understand exactly where you're coming from and trying to see like the difference, through the generations and how it is now. But we're not taking away from the fact that
100%.
it is, your feelings and thoughts and all of that, it's real, man. So be aware of it and accept it. And like I said, and then just move on.
Okay.
But it's quite that you went to the schools and having these
No, it
discussions.
was
Right?
like, so I mean, I basically did like an inspirational talk for the lighties. Like, you know what, guys, what they always be like, what should I tell us like in terms of their journey?
Yes.
I was like, Owens, no one tells you this now, baby, but listen, at some point you're gonna need to go to the bank, you need to get good credit, you're gonna need a bond, you need to make sure you actually finish school, and the unemployment rate in South Africa is
Through the
bad.
Yeah.
Listen, I could personally name like 100 people I know right now who
That's
don't have a
not
job,
working, yeah.
who's not working,
Yeah.
and then sometimes that's even one of those things where you be like, okay, thank God.
Yeah, exactly,
Even something as small as that, I'm
Yeah,
working. You know what I mean? It's tough. I'm telling you like this. School is basically the first gate that you pass by, and that's a very small gate, my friend.
Yeah.
I said the journey goes very long on, but I'm telling you. And then someone actually spoke to me, and she was like, you know what, Mr. Maya? When I was in school, this was the most stressful days of my life. And in retrospect, I'm in late 30s now.
Yes.
In retrospect, I'm like, that was actually the
best days
best
of
times
my
of my life. So I was
yeah.
trying to tell the ladies in such a way, like, enjoy school,
Yeah.
enjoy life.
Yeah.
But also don't take pussy.
So-
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know. You have to do both. Like maybe do all your work,
Yeah, man.
but don't be too serious about it. But also don't not be serious.
Yes,
You get what I'm saying?
To find that balance, yeah. Which is also very difficult, but that's the truth.
Because
know?
now, I mean, you look back and now you're like, fuck, high school was actually lekker.
Maar bro, tell man, light is still today. Like that old time. High school, I used to walk to school. We used to free paddlings on the field while the parent was kacking in the phone on the field.
Yes.
So yeah, man, and just
Okay, next one. What is like the food that you absolutely despise, that you hate, that you do not like?
I don't eat tongue, Owens.
You don't eat tongue.
Don't like tongue.
Don't like cow tongue. Is it because of the idea what you eat?
Yes.
Because of the
and then of the
in
texture.
your mouth.
So it's the idea and the
Yes.
texture. My brain can't function. I don't take. And I see how people make them nice soft rolls, butter, mayo,
Yes.
and tongetjes.
Yes.
And they say it's the best. You must eat out.
It's lekker.
Look,
Not gonna lie.
I don't feel for it. I don't like it.
Come and tell you, this is a god honest story. There's a quick story time here, right? So I grew up right, and my love to make a good tongue, cook the tongue up, slice it up, liquor pieces, and obviously that time you're gonna slot your liquor meat with a gravy.
Yeah.
Whatever, you're gonna slot it's Sunday lunch vibe.
Yes.
Eating tongue, and I'm eating tongue for years. I'm like, no, it's tongue. Listen, but it didn't click to me. It's like, fuck. At no point in my mind, I was like, wait, this is a fucking tongue. I'm like, you calling it tongue?
You're calling it, yeah.
Because it looks like a tongue. I'm like, until I saw the fucking package that it comes in. And I saw this boodle, I'm like,
It look like
cow.
but after, yeah, no.
When I saw that, you know what? And then for, let's say, a year after that, I could not stand the taste of it because I knew what it was.
What it was, yeah.
And I kept eating it and just keep thinking, but this tongue. And I ate it, but then, after a while, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck,
Yeah.
It's fucking fear factor.
You've been eating
fear
it.
factor mode.
And people love it. Like my family as well. Like my bro, if they were like very shocked. You don't eat tongue. And even my wife's family.
But that is
That's people love it,
That is quite the interesting one. Is there anything else that you don't eat, by the way?
Any afval, man. We went Durban one time. They gave me tripe, man. But it was just boiled, so it was like black. And it looked like honeycomb.
Yeah.
So in the watertjes.
Yes.
It's just the texture, the taste. I'm not a...
How's the smell of the tribes and trotters when it's cooking in the
My
house?
mom used to make it. Sorry.
It's stinky in the house.
Where is the dead cat's line? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's also a big part of why I don't really enjoy that. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna polish if there's nothing happening.
Yes.
For a day or two, but that's not gonna be preference for me.
You
to
know
choose
what?
that.
There's another story on the tribes and trotters. Me never eating it. The smell alone just sent me off. I was like, Daddy, I'm not eating this kak. It doesn't smell like. He's like, nee. And then my mom made it also one point. She's like, go eat it. This koningskos. Eat it.
And this now today it's delicacy. Like it's expensive, bro.
They say eat this, and like I couldn't. Up until one point, I think not gonna lie, man, I had one too many. I was far gone, and they're like, try this. I'm like, okay, you know what, man?
Boer in a curry.
For the chaos. I'm like a very chewy. yeah. What is this? A stomach?
Very sticky.
The inside of the stomach, a chewy part.
Yeah. Yes.
Tried it. Again, not one of my very favorites, but
But what is your go-to? What's your favorite thing to eat? Like if you a quick on the move and you
A
want to
quick
get
on the
something.
move,
Paatjie, pepper steakie.
hot soup is always lekker, but
Yeah.
I mean, our moeder, a sandwich is fine.
Yeah,
Like our moeder,
brilliant.
steak sandwich or you know, a boerewors roll.
Yes.
Steak sandwich, boerewors, a slice of pizza.
Kwai.
Slice of pizza. I think that is a very on the go one.
Lekker.
Okay, I got a couple of more here. So, if you know
Ja.
had any superpower, you could. I don't know if you could do anything. What would your superpower be? Okay,
Invisible.
Invisible.
Walking through the walls into the shower.
If you're invisible, where's the first? If you, right now, where you off to?
First here to Epsa in town. Since I
Okay.
did pakro din na taga.
Yes,
Through there, you know, pay all the people I must pay.
Just update the account.
Update the
In fact,
account.
you don't even need to take the cash. Just
I'm
update the
in
account
there.
when there's nothing in the reels.
Yes.
Let's-
A lot of people also say fly out or something. Yeah, fuck
You
it. Don't
fly.
feel like to fly. But for me, nah, invisible.
Invisible.
Invisible. You
If-
can't see me coming.
That's it. So that's the can't see you coming. So be as an invisible person. When is anyone who give a push club to one? Listen,
Oh, you want me to mention names?
no, you don't have to mention. I'm just asking. Listen here.
As I give hints.
You give it. Yeah. That's the thing about
Hints, skins. I think we all know.
No.
But we'll keep that to ourselves. Don't keep those fucking people that's breaking into the house and stealing the stuff up.
Yes.
Fucking boerse club.
Booze. Fine, it's not the answer, Nick. No. We live in a very sensitive society.
Yeah, there we go.
No, but there's a few people that need push club.
And you? What are you flying?
Nah, I think I'm flying or I'm teleporting, bro.
Quite.
I'm definitely
Jumper.
flying. Yeah, because you know what? Obviously, being someone that has got to travel, like I've been blessed to travel in different places in my life now. Sometimes the flights are a bit too long.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Yo.
You know what I mean? Like, no
That's
one
the
tells
worst
you
part.
that
No, that's the worst
No one
part.
tells
of
you the
traveling.
part of like, okay, cool. I mean, even when we just flew out to Dubai, maybe remember that was like fucking long. 10 hours, 9 hours.
yeah.
And I was just like,
Nah, it's intense, yeah, TV.
because, you know, obviously you're on the plane, you don't find yourself like, okay, I'm going to watch movies.
Yeah.
How many movies can you watch?
Exactly.
You never really get into it because your holes getting
It's
lump on the
so
seat.
in, yeah.
So now I'm turning like this.
Look here.
Yeah,
And you
like this.
pooping in a plane, eh?
You know, the Emirates kind of just going, I'm like, it's like you need anything else, another fucking thing. Fucking lay on. Can you give me a bed, 2 blankets? or
Nah,
something?
it's
You know what I mean?
hectic. It's hectic. The flight, so hectic, yeah.
Flight, so teleportation or flying, bro.
Right,
If
okay.
I could fly to New York right now, wherever we're
Ah,
flying, bro. We're flying.
lekker.
Okay, next one. So listen here, favorite movie of all time. Like, what kind of movies
You know what movie always comes to my mind? It was Face Off. I don't even know Face Off. John
Yes, I know
Travolta
Face
and Nicolas Cage.
100%.
Why movie? Only because of the character change and how they had to play each other in there.
Yeah.
That's one. But then we've got like American Gangster, and then we got Goodfellas, and we got like
You know what? I just knew you were gonna mention that. The third one was my whole time favorite.
yeah,
That's
Casino.
all
You know
my
what I
life.
mean?
I
All of
wanna
those
be a
ones.
gangster.
But me, if I'm like at home now and I like watching movies that kind of make me feel good, man.
Yeah.
You guys? Because like I say, sometimes I'm much like that.
Yeah.
Then I'll pop in like an American Pie or a Friday
The
or
old time
something
flicks.
to laugh.
Yeah, that's what's the classics.
Yeah.
That's the classics.
So, but you know, Face Off always comes to mind in American
Off.
Gangster. If you're gonna ask what's my favorite movie.
Okay. So listen, yeah, this is now completely off topic now. This is now nothing to do with this question.
Mm-hmm.
That we obviously. So now I think I spoke to a few people about this on some of the episodes. No, but now I just on my way here on the radio again, and it seems like it's becoming a growing topic now. Artificial intelligence,
My brother.
AI.
Yes.
What is Nick saying about AI?
Hey, Nick is scared. Hey, Terminator Skynet, yo, we come. Look. My only thing is, for me, it's a bit of a concern in the sense of job creation and stuff like
Yes.
that, and keeping your job because we busy
computer
here,
can
like
do
you
it
said
now.
earlier, ChatGPT, my bro. If you copywriters, for example, they need to write on the ads and stuff like that.
Where they found the things.
You know what I'm saying? Reference and all of that. ChatGPT, they copy and they paste it.
And,
It's-
and they are essentially sourcing that from everything that already exists
Exactly,
somewhere.
exactly.
Which means it's still other people's work.
Yes, we've
Yes.
got artificial intelligence on social media that comes through all the time as well,
Yeah.
trying to scam and spam. We've got artificial intelligence working in breach people's houses already.
Yes.
We've got smart houses that your whole houses run on artificial intelligence. I wrote a paper actually in an ethics class at
Yeah.
university back then. They asked in that, the topic was, where do you see the world in 20 years time or something?
Yeah.
So to schrijf ek van flying cars, artificial intelligence, all of that. It's unfolding slower than I anticipated, but it is happening. And it's concern and it's excitement, I think, from
Yes.
our side. I watch a couple of Joe Rogan podcasts
Yes.
with Elon Musk on, because he's like at the forefront of this whole madness and whatever.
I don't know, but just to cut you, just to break it.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw. So one of the leading scientists of AI has permanently quit his job because of his fear for humanity.
What, going bad
for
kind of thing?
humanity, and he fears the future of AI. That is something I read.
Yes.
Whether it's fear mongering kind of stuff that
Yeah.
they're putting out there,
Or-
or just kind of
or if
create
it's-
hype, but
it's
we
real.
don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, stuff that because I don't always want to take everything at face value.
Yeah,
People just like, you know what,
exactly.
AI is gonna kill you.
It's gonna- and
like,
all of
we
that,
get
yeah.
there, but now am I supposed to live in fear now,
Exactly.
and not actually use the cack that's available for me to use?
Because then we're gonna fall behind. Then that's gonna kill you or whatever.
what I mean? Because-
but like concern and excitement. So concern in the sense of what you said now. What if it lands up in somebody's hands, like on the movies,
Yes.
and it's bad? Maybe they thought the intention was good, but then it flips the script and it changes, creates its own consciousness or whatever.
Yes, and
then we are running down fucking
But I feel
Woodstock
like,
Main Road.
I feel like we've been like so prepared for this in the sense of we watched movies like this our whole
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s,
Yes.
the fucking movies. I mean, I'm talking about Matrix, iRobot.
Yes.
This kind of
All of that,
Terminator,
yeah, yeah.
this kind of set the
It's been in
precedence,
people's minds
it's
already,
been
yeah.
there. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, for me, my answer to you is concern and excitement. Let's hope it's for the greater good,
100%. Listen, to end it off here, my bro. It's been a pleasure having you here.
Always
This
lekker
is
to be with
the
you, man.
PSA podcast. So, and also, I told people it's a different kind of podcast. Here we just talk cack. Just like we
Yeah.
find out about mad cack and we just we conversate about it. And I think you did a fucking good job at that.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. And it's
been a
always a
pleasure.
pleasure being around you, my brother.
Listen, must we keep watching you? Is there more stuff in the pipe?
Look, at the end of the day, you need to
Yes.
keep your eye on me. We are stepping into TV. Look out for that. All right. We'll post everything that you need to know.
Yes.
We're coming out with Source Pack so you can play the games at home as well and brand your picker liquor.
Lekker.
So we're doing the things. I mean, I've been absent from social media for a bit of time now, but we're working behind the scenes so we can give you the good content. So keep an eye on that, guys. Mid-August or September, October. Duncan's going to be working on our side. And yeah, Yusrik, thank you
Salute.
for having me. I appreciate it, man.
Absolute pleasure, man. From my side, the Maya, man. This is the PSA podcast, and we'll catch you on the next episode. You guys are groovy. We out. Bless. Yes, salute, guys. Jibru Mr. Maya. Jibru Mr. Maya. Jibru Mr. Maya. Back with another public service announcement. Back with another public service announcement. Hey! Alright, guys, I know you guys are feeling good this morning.